The TER Tour European Rally, a new concept of rally series, is ready to start its 4th season. After the first season in 2016, where the Romanian Simon Tempestini takes the first TER title with Carmen Puernu at his side with a Ford Fiesta R5, the Italian stars Domenico Basso and Lorenzo Granè become 2017 Tour European champions with a BRC's Hyundai i20 R5 after a great battle throughout the season with Belgian Bernd Cassier. Domenico Basso signs again his name on TER Hall of Fame in the 2018 season, where he alternates between the Skoda Fabia R5 and the Hyundai i20 R5 in Tour European Rally livery. A new season awaits the drivers in 2019. Rallies part of the sport's history, such as Antibes and Valais, will start in the TER alongside great events as the Konchung Omloop van Vlaanderen in Belgium, Ferrol in Spain, and Transylvania in Romania at its 3rd year in the series. The TER 2019 formula foresees titles for the winner of the TER overall and the junior category TER2 Cup for drivers under 26 with R2 cars. Drivers from 10 countries enter the 2019 TER from all over Europe but also USA. The 2 times TER2 Cup winner and 2018 TER vice champion Belgian Joachim Wagemans enters in Tour European Rally for its 3rd season, this year in R5 car. 3rd season in TER also for German Stefan Godek with his Skoda Fabia R5. Between the contenders for the title, Luxembourger Steve Fernandez comes back for a full season in TER with his Fabia R5. Between the contenders for the 2019 title, Belgian Pierre Terzion and Sébastien Betteret, French Sylvain Michel, Bruno Ribéry, Joan Bonato and Romain Haute-Loderet, Romanian Simon Tempestini, Bogdan Mariska, Sebastian Barbu and Valentin Porcistenu, Swiss Oliver Burry, Mike Coppens, Michael Burry, and Spanish Ivan Ares and Roberto Bloch. An army of Skoda with a handful of Ford and Hyundai. In TER2 Cup drivers as Swiss Jonathan Michelode, Romanian Mine Murasan, and Alexandru George, Belgians Gield Pick and Tobias Bruls, and French lady Alison Viano will contest for the TER Junior title. The 2018 trophy winner, Romanian Alexandru Philipp, will try to defend the title on German Norman Kruter and Swiss Tom Schmidt. Who will be the 2019 TER champion? The 2019 season starts in Antibes, France, with the glorious Rally Antibes Côte d'Azur. The favorites for the final victory are the Citroën C3 R5 of Joan Bonato, the Skoda Fabia R5 of Nicolas Siemen, Sylvain Michel, Bruno Ribéry, and Romain Haute-Loderet, and the USA crew Ace Roby co-driven by Alex Gelsomino.
Gauche à fond, 50 mètres, droite 140, 1 pour 30 mètres, gauche fait 70, allez 80 mètres. Droite ferme 130 juste, sur pas corde, gauche 130 plus.
First special stage, and Bonato is the fastest, but Siemen replies on the successive, and he takes the head of the TER standings. third stage is decisive for Siamin. The young French driver crashes and leaves the race. Bonanno continues to attack with his Citroën and closes the first leg ahead of Bruno Ribéry, Haute Lodorette, Michel, Fernandez, and Gottig. Due to a crash on SS2, the 2018 TER Vice Champion Wagemans abandons the rally with his Peugeot after a great time in first stage. Second day, Bonanno tries to manage his advantage and seems to have the victory in his pockets.
Gauche 130 plus. Il est long pas corde, sortie gros frein, avant droite 133 plus. Il tient mon muret 50 épingles.
3 stages to go. Michel overtakes Ribéry in second place, but the surprises aren't finished yet.
Droite 120. Droite 120 pour 40 mètres. Frein gauche 100 plus. Étoile pas corde.
Last stage, Bonanno crashes hard and gives to Sylvia Michel the victory. Ribéry closes second ahead of Haute Lodorette. Fernandez is fourth, Gottig fifth, who precedes the winner in TER 2 Cup Swiss Michelot, and the first in TER two-wheel drive trophy, Philippe.
Stânga 4 în 3 pentru dreapta 3 plus. Și dreapta 6 și dreapta 5 scurt. În stânga.
Sylvain Michel avec Jérôme Degout, donc de San Remo. Voilà pour sa ligne, donc de montre et cette distinction qu'on lui remet.
The TER moves in Galicia, Spain for the second round of 2019 Rally de Ferrol. The best way to start the weekend is to taste the famous Galician dish, pulpo a la gallega. In Spain, Steve Fernandez and Stefan Gottig have a great opportunity to take important points for the season. But the Hyundai of Eris, Block Citroën DS3, and the Fiesta of Muniz will try to deny them this chance. Eris is fastest in all 4 stages of first day and leads the TER standings on Block and the 2 Skoda of Fernandez and Gottig.
Au gauche 3 millions qui ferme. Au gauche 3 millions qui ferme. Et 63 315 calme, petite corde, direct gauche droite court, pas corde.
Alvaro Muniz, after a good third time signed in SS1, leaves the race during the SS2 due to a technical problem. Second day, nothing changes. Ivan Eris and David Vasquez continue to push hard. Block tries to react, but Eris wins all stages in the second round of 2019 Tour European Rally. A good third step of the TER podium in Galicia for Steve Fernandez and Olivier Beck. With this result, they take the leadership in TER standings. Fourth place for Stefan Godig and Natalie Solbach-Schmidt. The result in Ferrell gives to the German crew the second place in 2019 TER standings. Ignacio Brana wins the TER two-wheel drive trophy ahead Norman and Michaela Krauter, who take the leadership in the championship.
De celebración, siempre hacia adelante, los tres mejores equipos del TER.
The Tour European Rally flies to Belgium. The Flanders awaits the third round of 2019 TER, the Conction Onloop van Vlaanderen. The TER entries is enriched by the winner of TER classification in 2018 Ypres, Sebastian Betteray with the Fabia R5, the twin cars of Sohn and Netherlands Van Dane. The fight for the leadership in TER continues in Roeselare, where Fernandez and Beck will try to increase their advantage on Godig, but it's still a long season. First leg, Betteray wins SS3 and Sohn is the fastest in 2. The first leads the rally by 11.2 seconds at the end of the day. Steve Fernandez follows in a good third place ahead Van Dine. Fifth, and first in TER two-wheel drive, is the Opel Adam of Timo van der Merel, ahead Godig Skoda and Gilles Pic Peugeot 208 R2, who leads the TER 2 Cup standings. Sebastian Betteray and Thomas Walbrecht continue to attack also in the second leg and win the 60th Conction Onloop van Vlaanderen ahead Peter Sohn and Eddie Chevalier. Again, the third step of the podium for Fernandez, who widens the gap in TER on Stefan Godig, fourth. After a good rally, Kevin Van Dane abandons the rally after SS13 due to a driveshaft failure. In the last stage, Vergaal Skoda overtakes Van der Merel, who finishes sixth and wins the TER two-wheel drive trophy.
60 to flat right to 80.
Gilles Pic and Emile Maurice are the winners in the TER 2 Cup ahead of Tobias Bruls and Daniel Ahrens, both crew on Peugeot 208 R2. After the third round of the 2019 TER, Steve Fernandez and Olivier Beck lead the series ahead of Stefan Godig and Natalie Solbach-Schmidt. Transylvania Rally is the fourth round of the 2019 season in the beautiful city of Cluj-Napoca. Fernandez and Goddard cannot lose the opportunity to take important points in Romania for the title. The 2017 TER2 Cup champion Joachim Weijmans receives his prize in Transylvania, a race with a Skoda Fabia R5 in the Tour European Rally livery. The young Belgian driver, with Francois Geerland at his side, will try to enter the fight for the 2020 TER title. But in Transylvania, they have to face the Romanian drivers, who are very fast in their home rally. Drivers such as Timon Tepestini with a Hyundai i20 R5, Mariska on Ford Fiesta R5, the two Skoda of Barbu and Girtovan, and the Citroën C3 R5 of Porcetino. The best way to start Transylvania Rally is the cooking show contest, where the drivers show their cookery attitudes by preparing a typical local dish.
T5 tac in O5 tac continua 5 meno 70 frena D6 su 50 tieni nu in attenzione ritarda o uno.
The 2016 TER champion Simone Tepestini is the fastest in all stages of first day. A big fight for the second place where, for the first time with a Skoda Fabia R5, Weijmans closes the first leg just behind Tepestini and ahead of Barbu, Mariska, and Porcetino, who overtakes Fernandez in the last stage of the day.
Trajectoire. Gauche 4 tours, trajectoire. Pour gauche 4 tours.
Due to a problem in the road section after SS3, Stefan Goddard is forced to leave the rally and loses an important chance for the title battle. Second day, Simone Tepestini and Sergio Itu continue to win the stages. In the fight for the podium, Mariska overtakes Weijmans and Barbu in the first stage of the day. Barbu and Bogdan Iancu overtake Weijmans in SS6, but due to a technical problem, they take 40 seconds penalty and lose the third step of the podium in favor of the Belgian, who takes the great result on the Fabia in TER livery. Fernandez closes his Transylvania Rally 6th, and the TER title is very close to him. In the TER2 Cup, Mine Murasan and Alina Bianca-Pop win in Romania after their Peugeot 208 R2. Alexandru Filip is the winner in TER two-wheel drive trophy after a great battle with his championship contender, Kruder, who goes off-road with his DS3 R3T in the 6th special stage.
Simone Tepestini si sta
Steve Fernandez and Olivier Beck are one step away from the title. Sion in Switzerland hosts the last event of the 2019 Tour European Rally. At the start of the Rally International du Valais, the TER Championship is still open, but Fernandez can manage his advantage on the contenders Goddard, Sohn, and Weijmans. Weijmans, after the great third place in Transylvania, starts again with a Fabia R5 and TER livery as a prize of his victory in 2018 TER2 Cup. In Valais, the Swiss idol Oliver Bury, the 2018 and 2019 Swiss champion Ivan Balnari, Mike Coppens, and Michael Bury will get in the mix for the title fight. Olivier Bury is the fastest in the first and second stage. Coppens reacts on the third and closes the day 21 seconds behind. Third, Peter Sion, ahead of Michael Bury and Balnari. Wagemans closes the first leg in 6th place in front of Fernandez, who tries to be conservative. A great start of second leg for Coppens, who closes the first loop of stages just at 2.5 seconds from the leader. Sohn is third. For the second time in the Fabia R5 and TER livery, after a difficult start, Wagemans changes gear and signs excellent times and takes the 5th place ahead of Fernandez. The fight between Olivier Bury and Coppens continues in the afternoon stages, and at the end of leg 2, Bury leads the race by 6.4 seconds. Sohn, after signing a second scratch on SS9, misses a corner, hits hard on the outside, and is forced to retire. First stage of the third leg and first surprise. Balnari crashes with his Skoda Fabia R5 and leaves his third place to Michael Bury. In the fight for the 2019 title, another amazing race for Wagemans, who closes the rally in 4th position ahead of Fernandez. With a fantastic race, Olivier Bury and Fabrice Gordon on Skoda Fabia R5 win the Rally International du Valais ahead of Coppens and Michael Bury. Romanian Alexandru Filip wins for second consecutive season the TER two-wheel drive trophy ahead of Schmidt and Kruder, who cannot start in Valais due to the big crash they had in Transylvania.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'équipage Alex Philippe et Gabriel Lazare.
The 2019 season has the Skoda Fabia R5 as winner of TER Best Car classification. With the victory in Valais and Antibes, Swiss Jonathan Michelot and Stefan Fillet are the new champions of TER 2 Cup ahead of Mine Murasan and Gilles Pick.
Jonathan Michelot, Stéphane Fillet, mesdames et messieurs.
The Swiss Rally crowned the Luxembourger Steve Fernandez and Belgian Olivier Beck the 2019 Tour European Rally champions.
Steve Fernandez, Olivier Beck.
The Tour European Rally awaits you in 2020 for another great season.